mash up the dance.
I'm on 1800 block, Joe boy, off top, popping up, cross town, got it in him, bending through, in the hood, yellow tags, he gon' juke, curve way, what it is, take the time, in the sunland, remix, sweater wet, keep it lit. We the new Delph Road, Manor Park, Melrose, Bride County, let's go. Whole hood behind me, Golden Acres, Pine Tree, ugly corner, ski heat. On the scene, screaming glee. Say you bout it, let me see. Rep your hood, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Throw it up, let me see. 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 Fast music, 954. All the da-da-do, all the rock and blue, 7-4. Hit the club, it's a move, parking lot. Let me see, can you do it? New paddock, red roof. Let me see you throw it back. Driftwood, where you at? Post it up, little hater. Haitian boy, crazy hater. Haitian boy, tell the home. New dome, on chrome. West side, east side, back part, power height. One of them, deep side, sunrise. Alright, let me see, 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 let me see. Get a lick, drop a wall, peel all the way back. 4th, 5th, 5 dog, recipes. Haitian pack, cross tracks, by you. Everybody getting money. Me and Stat, chasing cars on them blocks, serving. Kaya City, one-handed. Black flag, a deal field, keep it real. Play that game, SG, yes sir. Play that game, SG. Yeah, Haitian boy, ZML, baby snipe, 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 baby snipe. Let me see, 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 let me see. You get about me, they kind of Palm Beach, Parkway, Lauderdale. Haitian boy, can you tell? In a field, straight. She from Dilla, throw that in the mirror. Then revere, send my love to the joint. Can't forget Canal Point, CB, Dune City, Polk County, get with me. LP, Franklin Park, Harlandale, Liberia, Danny Beach, Carver Ranch, recipe, the YG, Zone 10, represent, young in the tent, new era, what it do? Don't be scared, rep a crew, Lincoln Park, let me see, 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 let me see. All my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Opalaka, third out, homestead, in the poker bean projects, in Ferrari, me and Fred. Made a post by me 4 months. He was little Van, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Alapata, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K, check out everything in the city, make sure you check out the W and their season, and if you guys can please let go of L trigger when defending on ball. You will move so much faster left to right, be able to cut things off. Just make sure you try to come find me in the city.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Ye9 Gaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well-rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might be in my career right now, but what you want to do before you make another build is try another game mode to see what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the Play Now Center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic, a Victor Wembanyama, get a feel for what those builds can do, those type of play styles can work within the system that you're currently playing. And if that doesn't work, just go to the blacktop. That way you can work on things like post moves, work on things like drop stepping, or being able to shoot off the dribble, or anything like that. But that's my pro tip for you guys. One shout out I want to give is to my guys over in the smooth ones, also to the guys over at Vegas Inferno. And last shout out to my boy Da Vinci. Appreciate you, my guy.
Welcome to 2K TV, everyone. We are celebrating our wrap party by playing with some community members. It's going to be several members of Team 2K TV integrated with many members of the NBA 2K community. We are so excited to hit Pro-Am today. So let me get started by introducing everybody here, and then I'm going to put everyone into 2 teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right. For Team 2K TV, we've got Danny, Brian, Rodney, and Chris. And then for the community members, we've got Bash, Naomi, Kobe, Boom Boom, Kano, and Hollywood. All right.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Jaren Jackson out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Castle. And it's Cook in at the 1. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Walker in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Halliburton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Pass to Cook. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And he buries his first look.
As a coach, that would drive me nuts. Wembanyama is the first guy you need to get a body on.
Halliburton finds Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Walker against Vassell. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Into the lane. Misses the one-handed jam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Wembanyama. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Cook, defended by Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Walker's shot is off. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Here's Cook, defended by Halliburton. Cook, the pass to Vassell. Tips it. Here's Wembanyama. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, how do you stop Wembanyama in the paint? His size and touch make it so simple for him.
Nembhard, right side. Tries it from 19. Siakam, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Nembhard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You look at the Spurs, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Indiana, they've been systematically taking down their opponents, piling up wins just like everyone thought they would.
Now here's Halliburton, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. From behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Turner. Halliburton's got 5.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You look at the Spurs, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Right now for the Spurs, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And he's really got some speed. Vassell saw the hole and took off.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 7. Toppin outside. On the wing, Hachimura. He drops it from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Spurs trail by 7. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Launches it. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Halliburton against Saric. Halliburton's shot is good. Halliburton's got 9 points. 59 seconds left in the first. San Antonio has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And here comes the break. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Plastering D from Halliburton. Leads to a steal and points in transition. I mean, creating offense with his defense, you have to love it.
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Vassell. Here's Saric. Hachimura with a rebound. The Pacers have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Barnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Hachimura. Toppin outside. Another three for Indiana.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Can't get it to drop. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers leading by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here's Halliburton. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Castle, and it's Leonard in at the shooting guard position. That one falls.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by the Pacers. Pass to Cook. Here's Blunt. Launches a three. Here's Pirtle. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana leading by 16. Halliburton with the ball. Leonard defending. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game. And it's Leonard with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Castle. And here's Pirtle, defended by Halliburton. The fader, 4 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Halliburton outside. It's tipped. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded by Nembhard.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Indiana calls timeout. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin, and it's Siakam in for Hachimura. Here's Cook, defended by Halliburton. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Here's Leonard. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Castle. Oh, nice D from Walker.
As a defender, doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Back to Leonard. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 22. Siakam, the pass to Turner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Turner's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Cook. The bank shot, no good. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Now Halliburton, 17 points in the game.
Spurs foul, Castle. First personal foul. First team foul.
6 to shoot. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And since the All-Star break, here are the teams playing at the fastest pace. Indiana, number 1. Second, the Spurs.
It seems like the break has done wonders for these teams' legs. They're both running the floor just so well.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Can't connect from short range. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Castle. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it. Now here's Halliburton. 17 points in the game. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game.
And, you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Here's Cook, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Now here's Halliburton to the paint. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Yeah, selfless play there. Halliburton is a great scorer, but he also looks to empower his teammates.
Vassell outside. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of this game. Halliburton finds Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Nembhard. To the right side. Pass to Cook. Fires from deep. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Galloway's checked in for Nembhard. Saric checks in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Siakam against Jackson. Halliburton up top. He's got 17. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And he comes up with a bucket.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Walker for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Walker's got 5 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Cook. Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Halliburton. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Saric, the pass to Vassell. Shoots over Siakam. Here's Jackson. Goes back up, and Turner with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. the Spurs making a switch here. Here's Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Saric hangs in the air, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Indiana with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Rick Carlisle. Defensively, you are slowing them down. What can you say about the effort you're seeing so far?
You know, this team is a deceptive team despite their record. They got a lot of weapons, and they've been a tough matchup for us, so we've got to keep grinding away.
The grind continues. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tyrese Halliburton led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
First of all, where's the intensity on it? When teams punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Indiana's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. San Antonio shooting only 31% in the game. Cook, the pass to Vassell. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard outside. Pass to Walker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Walker, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Walker. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. He's off on that one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And so it's San Antonio with it. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, it's hard to miss Wembanyama with that pass. That's a long target.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And here's Turner from the arc. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Cook.
Indiana foul. Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Spurs. Cook. 2 shots.
And he drops a first for San Antonio. Pirtle comes in for Jackson. And Leonard subbed in for Vassell. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Siakam outside for 3. Not going to go that time. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Halliburton. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Over Pirtle. A good-looking shot from the wing. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the Spurs call time here. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
And the Pacers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Only 5 games left to go. And then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You look at the Pacers, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Checking out the Pacers, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Hachimura against Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, that's what they want to see. It's so important for Wembanyama to be on the same page with his teammates.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
He's checked in for Indiana. And the league's best since the All-Star break in steals. The Spurs second.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confidence, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And so McConnell nails them both. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Cook, the pass to Leonard. Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Cook. Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, Wembanyama is an ideal pick and roll partner. There's just so many ways he can beat the defense.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. Nembhard with it. Basket counts. Nembhard's got his first 2 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Hachimura outside. The 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 6. The shot's good. Siakam's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Pirtle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Hachimura. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. McConnell outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Walker finds McConnell. The 3 is up. And it's Walker. That time on the assist from McConnell. Walker's got 12 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
McConnell with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the basket by Hachimura.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Now here's Leonard. No points yet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Siakam in the post. Give him 8. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nembhard. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Toppin. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 5. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Saric. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Nembhard, the pass to Hachimura. Over Vassell. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. And so it's Indiana firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Saric. So on the floor for San Antonio. They've got Royce O'Neal, and it's Blunt in at the power forward position. Offensive board. Second chance shot. Matthews. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Well, the Pacers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Galloway. San Antonio with a rebound. O'Neal with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Galloway. On the wing, Nembhard. Toppin outside. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Indiana?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Down low. The layup off target.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Jackson, he's checked in for Nembhard. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Beasley's checked in. The Spurs have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Back to Saric. Shoots over Jackson. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Barnett. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Indiana. Matthews misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Funk. And there's the drive. Pass to Barnett. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnett's got 4 points this quarter.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Now here's Saric. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jackson surveying the D. Loses his grip, planks the lob. Well, the Spurs shooting around 35% from the field so far. Beasley finds Saric. Back to Beasley. To stop the drought. Barnett with a rebound. Barnett's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Funk. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Matthews. Outside O'Neal. They shoot again. And Galloway pulls it down. Indiana's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. And the Pacers making a change here. Halliburton is checked in. .149 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. A nice shot by Toppin.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Šarić. To the inside. Will it go? The Pacers pull it in. Barnett's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Now here's Poeltl. Šarić outside. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
.34 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Šarić.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton very effective defensively, forces the rogue shot.
There's the drive and the dunk by Halliburton.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
margins. My mind racing, got potential, God forbid that I ever waste it. Overthinking, silent killer, don't die waiting. God knows it's harder to grow, procrastinating. Got so much love for this game, it's annihilating. I ain't even rapping no more, these conversations. Get it off the muscle, don't matter how much the weight is. Gotta get some hustle, cause talent don't always make it. Even if it's late, don't matter because I paid it. Even if you hate, don't matter because you played it. I remember teachers saying I wouldn't make it. Now they in the bleachers at every graduation. Different stages. Gradually we elevating, motivation, hard work and dedication. Like